Hello, good morning everybody. Last day I've taught you all remainder theorem, and today's topic is factor theorem, the next part of factorization. Okay, so before starting factor theorem, we must understand what do we mean by factor. What is factor? So we in lower classes we have already studied that. Suppose if I ask you what are the factors of 12, so what you all do? We all know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are factors of 12. Now, how can we say that 4 is a factor of 12? If someone asks me to prove that 4 is a factor of 12, so how do we prove that 4 is a factor of 12? What we do, we divide 12 by 4 and we see that the remainder is 0. So we say that 4 is a factor of 12. 2 is a factor of 12. How can we prove that? We just divide 12 by 2 and the remainder is 0. So whenever the remainder comes to 0, it means that divisor is a factor of that dividend. Suppose if I ask you, is 5 a factor of 12? So the answer is no. Why? Because if we divide 12 by 5, the remainder is not 0. So in factor theorem, we are going to study that a certain polynomial will be given and a divisor will be given, and we have to prove that that divisor is a factor of that polynomial. So how will we prove? Similarly, as in the previous part, we have studied that how to find the remainder by using remainder theorem. Here also we will find the remainder, and here in factor theorem the remainder will come to 0. Here the remainder must be 0. If certain divisor is a factor of a polynomial, then the remainder should be 0. Let's move on to the sums. Okay, here there are a few examples which I have already solved. Okay, the first one is, show that x minus 2 is a factor of 3x square minus x minus 10. So here we have to prove that this x minus 2 is a factor of this polynomial. Now I have already told you all that if this x minus 2 is a factor of this, then if we divide this polynomial by x minus 2, then the remainder must be 0. So, and we have already studied in the previous part that how to find the remainder. So what we do, we take this divisor x minus 2 as 0. So let x minus 2 is equal to 0, x will be equal to 2. Now this expression will take this expression as fx. So fx is what? 3x square minus x minus 10. Now in place of x we will put this 2. So wherever there is x, we will put 2 in place of it. So 3 in place of x we have put 2. So 3 into 2 square minus 2 minus 10. Now 2 square is 4. So 3 into 4 is 12 minus 2 minus 10 minus 12. So 12 minus 12 is 0. Since the remainder came to 0, it means we have proved that x minus 2 is a factor of 3x square minus x minus 10. Okay. Now next they have said, hence factorize 3x square minus x minus 10. We have to factorize this. So how do we factorize this? So what we do, we divide this polynomial by x minus 2, by its factor. Now when we divide 3x square minus x minus 10 by x minus 2, we get 3x plus 5, and here the remainder will be 0. Okay, so what are the factors of 3x square minus x minus 10? So one was x minus 2, which we have already proved, and the other one is 3x plus 5. So we will write 3x square minus x minus 10 has factor x minus 2 and 3x plus 5. Okay, I hope it's clear. Next, let's move on to the next sums. Show that 2x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial, 2x cube plus 5x square minus 11x minus 14. Now we have to prove that this is a factor of this. So as in the previous sums, I have already told you all, if this 2x plus 7 is a factor of this, then if we divide this polynomial by 2x plus 7, the remainder will be 0. So what we do, let 2x plus 7 equal to 0. 2x is equal to minus 7, x is equal to minus 7 by 2. So we got the value of x is minus 7 by 2. We'll take this polynomial as f of x. So f of x is 2x cube plus 5x square minus 11x minus 14. Now in place of x we will put minus 7 by 2. So again we have put minus 7 by 2. So wherever we'll get x, we'll put minus 7 by 2. So in place of x we have put minus 7 by 2 whole cube plus 5. Then in place of x again minus 7 by 2 square minus 11. In place of x minus 7 by 2 minus 14. Now 2 into minus 7 cube is minus 343 by 2 cube is 8. Here minus 7 square will be plus 49 by 2 square is 4. Now here what we will do, we will simply multiply these two. So minus to minus plus 11 to 7 is 77 by 2 minus 14. We'll take then we'll simplify 2 1s are 2 4s are, so minus 343 by 4. Here we'll multiply 49 into 5, 245 by 4. This is 4. Next plus 77 by 2 minus 14. Okay. So we have taken the LCM 4. Okay. So minus 343 plus 245 plus 154 minus 56. So minus 343 minus 56 minus 399. Then plus 245 plus 154 is plus 399. So minus 399 plus 399, that is 4 divided by 4. So we got 0 as the remainder. Since we got the remainder 0, so we can say that 2x plus 7 is a factor of 2x cube plus 5x square minus 11x minus 14. Next what we have to do? We have to factorize this expression. Now since we know that 2x plus 7 is a factor of this polynomial, so to factorize this expression, what we do? We firstly we divide this polynomial by 2x plus 7. So if we divide this polynomial 2x cube plus 5x square minus 11 minus 14 by 2x plus 7, so how we divide? 2x will get multiplied by x square, so 2x into x square is how much? 2x cube. Next plus 7 into x square plus 7x square. Next what we do? We change the sign. So plus 2x cube minus 2x will get cancelled. This plus became minus. So 5x square minus 7x square is minus 2x square. Then we copy this minus 11x here. Next this we are going to divide this minus 2x square by 2x. So 2x into minus x will give what? Minus 2x square. Next plus into minus is minus, 7 into x is 7x. Change the sign, plus, and this minus will become plus. So this minus 2x square plus 2x square will get cancelled. This minus 11x plus 7x. So here we'll get minus 4x. Next we copy this minus 14 over here. Now this minus 2x will get multiplied by minus 2, because 2x into minus 2 will give minus 4x. Then plus 7 into minus 2, that is minus 14. Change the sign and both will get cancelled, because since we have already proved that 2x plus 7 is a factor of this, so remainder will come to 0. Okay, so we have 2x plus 7, and next we got x square minus x minus 2. Now we will, since the power is 2, so we'll again factorize this expression. So x square minus x minus 2, we are going to factorize this expression. How do we factorize? We have done the middle term factor. This minus 2 will get multiplied by the coefficient of x square. So since the coefficient of x square is 1, so minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. So how we will get minus 2? So 2 into 1. What we require? Minus 1. So this minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 will give minus 1. So x square minus 2x plus 1x minus 2. Take common from here. So we'll get x into x minus 2. From here there's nothing common, so plus 1 will be common, and then again x minus 2. So we got x minus 2 and x plus 1. So the factor of this expression was, one was 2x plus 7, and the other two we got x minus 2 and x plus 1. So hence the factors of this expression is 2x plus 7, then x minus 2 and x plus 1, x minus 2 and x plus 1. Since the power was 3, so we'll get 3 factors. I hope it's clear. Next sum is, if 2x plus 1 is a factor of 6x cube plus 5x square plus ax minus 2, find the value of find the value of a. So now here they are not asking us to prove that 2x plus 1 is a factor, whether 2x plus 1 is a factor of this expression or not. They have already said 2x plus 1 is a factor of this expression. So it means if we divide this polynomial by 2x plus 1, the remainder will come to 0. This is for sure that remainder will be 0. So what we do, as we did before, let 2x plus 1, the divisor will be 0. 2x is equal to minus 1, so x will be minus half. Next, this is the polynomial, so we'll take this as fx. 6x cube plus 5, fx is 6 is equal to 6x cube plus 5x square plus ax minus 2. Now in place of x we will put minus half. So in place of x we have put minus half whole cube, then in place of x square minus half whole square. A will remain as a. In place of x we will put minus half and then minus 2. We simplify it and we the 2 3s are 2 4s are, we got minus 3 by 4 plus 5 by 4, here minus a by 2 minus 2. Now we'll take the LCM. LCM is 4. So minus 3 plus 5, this 2 will go twice, so 2 into a will be 2a, and here we have 1, so 1 will go 4 times, so 4 2s are 8. So minus 6 minus 2a by 4, this is the remainder. But since they have already said that 2x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial, so this remainder will be equal to 0. So according to the problem we can write that this remainder is equal to 0. So minus 6 minus 2a is equal to 0. This 4 will get multiplied by 0 to give 0. So 2a, if you take minus 2 to this side, it will become plus 2a. So this will become plus 2a. So 2a is equal to minus 6. So a will be minus 3. I hope it's clear. Next, let's move on to the next sums. Here the next sum is, if x minus 2 is a factor of this expression 2x cube minus x square minus px minus 2, then find the value of p. It is exactly the same sum as I have done previously. They have said that x minus 2 is a factor of this expression and we have to find the value of p. So what we are going to do, let x minus 2 equal to 0, x is equal to 2. We'll take this expression fx is equal to 2x cube minus x square minus px minus 2. Now in place of x we will put the value 2. So now wherever there is x we will put the value x as 2. So 2 into 2 cube minus 2 square minus p into 2 minus 2. We'll simplify it. 2 cube is 8, 2 into 8 16, minus 4 minus 2p minus 2, 2 is 16, and minus 4 minus 2 is minus 6, 16 minus 6 is 10 minus 2p. Now since x minus 2 is a factor of this, so this remainder will be equal to 0. So according to the problem we have written that this 10 minus 2p is equal to 0. Why we have taken that this 10 minus 2p equal to 0? Because x minus 2 is a factor of this expression, so this remainder will have to should be, this factor should be 0. So now 10 minus 2p is equal to 0, minus 2p if you take to the other side it will become plus 2p, so 2p is equal to 10, p is equal to 5. Next, with this value of p, factorize the above expression completely. Now our fx will become 2x cube minus x square minus p. So we got the value of p as 5. So we'll put 5 minus 5x minus 2. So now the expression has become 2x cube minus x square. Now here there was what? P. So in place of p we have put the value, so minus 5x minus 2. Okay, now we have to factorize this expression. So to factorize the expression, the first step is just divide this polynomial by its factor. So here the polynomial is 2x cube minus x square minus 5x minus 2. Now we'll divide this by its factor x minus 2. Now once we divide it, I hope you all can divide it by yourself. Now x minus 2, once we divide it we get 2x square plus 3x plus 1. Next, since the power is 2, so we have to factorize it further. Now 2x square plus 3x plus 1, I have to factorize this. So again, how do we factorize? Plus 1 into 2 is how much? Plus 2. Now factor of 2 is 2 into 1, so what we require? Plus. So here in the middle term we have got plus, so both will get plus sign. So 2x square plus 2x plus x plus 1, so we take here the common will be 2x, so we have taken 2x common, so we'll in the bracket there will be x plus, and from here since we have taken 2x common, so here there will be only 1. Next here there is nothing common, so we'll take 1 as common, so in the bracket we'll get x plus 1, x plus 1, x plus 1, so we can take x plus 1 common, then from here we'll get 2x plus 1, so the 2x plus 1 in the other bracket. So hence the factors of this expression, so x minus 2, it was given in the sums itself that x minus 2 was a factor, and the other two factors we got x plus 1 and 2x plus 1. Next, what number should be subtracted from 2x cube minus 5x square plus 5x so that the resulting polynomial has 2x minus 3 as a factor? So we have to subtract a number so that this polynomial, after subtracting that number, that polynomial will have 2x minus 3 as its factor. So this is the divisor. So again we'll start by taking the divisor equal to 0. So let 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, 2x is equal to 3, so x is equal to 3 by 2. The number that what number should be subtracted? So next let the number subtracted be k. We have assumed that the number that has to be subtracted is k. So now my polynomial will become 2x cube minus 5x square plus 5x and minus k. So fx will be 2x cube minus 5x square plus 5x, and we have assumed the number to be subtracted is k, so minus k. Now again the same procedure, x is equal to 3 by 2, so we'll put 3 by 2 in place of x. So wherever we'll get x, we'll put 3 by 2 in place of it. Okay, so in place of x, 3 by 2 whole cube. Next here we have put x as 3 by 2 whole square, and then we'll simplify it. After simplifying it, we get the remainder as 12 minus 4k by 4. This is the remainder. But after subtracting k from this polynomial, 2x minus 3 will become its factor. So since 2x minus 3 is a factor of this polynomial, so we can say that this 12 minus 4k by 4 is equal to 0. So 12 minus 4k is equal to 0. Take this minus 4k to this side, it will become plus 4k, and 4k is equal to 12, so k is equal to 12 divided by 4, so we'll get k is equal to 3. So the number subtracted, the number which has to be subtracted is 3. Okay, the next sum is x minus 2 is a factor of the expression x cube plus ax square plus bx plus 6. So x minus 2 is a factor of this expression. When this expression, means this expression, is divided by x minus 3, it leaves the remainder 3. So the question says, if we divide this polynomial, this expression, by x minus 2, the remainder will be 0. Why? Because x minus 2 is a factor of this expression. And when we divide the same expression by x minus 3, the remainder will be 3. It means x minus 3 is not the factor of this expression. So when we divide by x minus 3, the remainder will be 3. And we have to, since there are two variables, two unknowns, a and b, we have to find the values of a and b. So how to start? So in the first sentence it is given x minus 2 is a factor of the expression. So let x minus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to 2. Now in now fx is x cube plus ax square plus bx plus 6. So fx is x cube plus ax square plus bx plus 6. Now in place of x we will put the value 2. So wherever we get x, we put 2. So 2 cube plus a into 2 square plus b, in place of x again 2 plus 6. So 2 cube is 8 plus 2 square 4a plus 2b plus 6. So 4a plus 2b plus 14. So this is the remainder. Since x minus 2 is a factor of this expression, so this 4a plus 2b plus 14, this remainder will be 0. So we have taken this 4a plus 2b plus 14 equal to 0. Now we can take 2 common, so we have taken 2 common, so 2 in bracket will get 2a plus b plus 7 equal to 0. Now send this 2 to this side, so 0 divided by 2 will be 0. So we'll get 2a plus b plus 7 equal to 0. So 2a plus b, send this plus 7 to the other side, it will be minus 7, and this is my first equation. Next, the next part is when we are dividing this expression by x minus 3, it will leave remainder 3. So again we have taken this expression which was fx, so it will remain fx. So fx is equal to x cube plus ax square plus bx plus 6. Now we are going to divide this by x minus 3, so we have taken let x minus 3 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 3. Now wherever we'll get x, we'll put 3, so here we have put 3, so f of 3, so in place of x we will put 3, so 3 cube, again here 3 square, here it will be 3 plus 6, so 3 cube is 27 plus 3 square is 9a plus 3b plus 6. So here we got 9a plus 3b and 27 plus 6 is 33. Okay, so this is the remainder when it is divided by x minus 3. Now when it is divided by x minus 3, the remainder is 3. So we'll take this remainder equal to, we'll take this here, the remainder as 3. Okay, 9a plus 3b plus 33 is equal to, it will be 3. Here there was a mistake. So 9a plus 3b plus 33 is equal to 3. We will take 3 common, so 3a plus b plus 11. Now we'll send this 3 to the other side, so this will be 3 divided by 3, that is 1. So now 3a plus b, take this, we'll take this plus 11 to the other side, it will be 1 minus 11. So 3a plus b will be equal to minus 10. So this will be equation number 2. 3a plus b is equal to minus 10. So this is the second equation. Now the first equation is 2a plus b is equal to minus 7, and we got the second expression as 3a plus b is equal to minus 10. Now we'll solve these two equations simultaneously. Okay, so when we solve this equation simultaneously, we get the first expression was 2a plus b is equal to minus 7, it's okay, and the second expression of 3a plus b is equal to minus 10. Okay, here it will be minus 10, so plus b, so we'll subtract this, we'll get 2a minus 3a will be minus a, this b minus b will get cancelled, minus 7 minus 10, minus 7 plus 10, it will be 3. So the answer will be minus 3. Okay, so a is equal to minus 3. Next we'll substitute this value of a either in equation 1 or in equation 2. So here we have substituted the value of a is equal to just a minute, a is equal to minus 3 in equation number 1. So here we have 2a plus b, so 2a in place of a we have put the value minus 3. Okay, please rectify this. Minus 6 plus b is minus 7. Next send this minus 6 to the other side, it will be plus 6. Okay, so b is equal to minus 7 plus 6, that will be b is equal to minus 1. So here a is equal to minus 3 and b is equal to minus 1. Okay, that's the end of today's class and also the end of today's chapter, the factorization. And whatever doubts you all have, do WhatsApp me, and I'll try to, if possible, I'll try to make a separate video for your doubts. And next day I'll come up with a new chapter. So till then, keep practicing. Take care.